call the roll.
Mayor Chesley,
Here.
Vice Mayor Rice, Councilman Albright,
Here.
Town Manager Hicks.
Here. We have two sets of minutes on the agenda tonight, the October 6th town meeting minutes and the October 20th work session minutes. Is there a motion to adopt?
So moved.
Second.
Are there any corrections or additions?
I found none.
Hearing none, then all those in favor of adopting as presented signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. The minutes will be adopted as presented. Next, we have reports of officers and boards, committees. I don't see Ginger here tonight, so Annie, will you read the permits report and the finance report?
Building use and occupancy sign permits issued during the month of October 2014. October 1st, S.R. Smith Contractors for Dolores Glodden, 400 Blair Road renovations. October 9th, Catherine Mills, M. Edward Homes, 4430 Strauss Avenue renovations. October 14th, Empire Graphics for Indian Head Baptist Church, 27 Raymond Avenue for a sign. October 15th, Rodney Bailey Contracting for William Roble, 4260 Strauss Avenue, replace existing front porch. October 15th, Rodney Bailey Contracting for Ian Adams, 9 Prospect Avenue for a deck. October 24th, NB&C LLC for T-Mobile, 15 Town Street, new antennas on existing water tower and replace cabinet. No use and occupancy permits, no temporary use and occupancy permits, no demolition permits, no grading permits. There was one sign permit on October 14th, Empire Graphics for Indian Head Baptist Church, 27 Raymond Avenue, and there were no temporary sign permits. Okay, let's see. The finance report, October 1st to October 31st, total revenues, $555,639.09. Total expenditures, $333,384.18. Cash balance as of October 31st, $358,654.48. Total LGIP accounts, $849,653.84, and total investments, $1,006,912.20.
Thank you, Annie. Are there any questions on the sign, on the permits report or the finance report? Does anybody in the audience have a question on one of the reports? Warren?
I'm not sure on the exact number.
I haven't seen the list in a while, but it was at least up to 3 or 4 last I noticed. We had quite a few come in there giving us the business about actually holding the $50 to make sure they come back and pick them up. So we're up to at least 3 or 4 that I know of. That was the last time I seen the list. That was a couple of weeks ago. Correct. And I know there were several that hadn't because that was part of some of the letters that Richard sent out via code enforcement.
Okay. Any other questions or comments on either of the reports? Seeing none, then we'll move on to the town manager's report, code enforcement report, and planning commission report. The Economic Development Commission did not meet last month.
Town Manager's Report, October 2014. Please have your trash curbside by 7:30 a.m. on the day of your scheduled pickup. New members are needed for the Board of Zoning Appeals, Planning Commission, and Ethics Commission. Work on the connector trail is almost complete. All that remains is signage, crosswalks, and bollards. The Trailhead Plaza on the Village Green is complete. Please contact the Town Hall if you would like a new 95-gallon toter for recycling delivered to your home or place of business. Washington Gas. Washington Gas is installing a line through town and onto the base. Work will be complete this month. Please stop by the town hall and pick up a request for service application. Boardwalk. All SHA requirements have been addressed by Arrow Consulting. Work on the black box will begin soon. Public Works is fixing a drainage problem on the Village Green. The work is complete. Leaf vacuum truck will start on Wednesday, November the 5th. Leaf vacuum truck will start on Wednesday, November the 5th. The town's annual audit is complete. The bathrooms at Manley Park and the fountain on the Village Green will be shut down for the winter season this month. And last but not least, the town hall will be closed on November 11th, 27th, and 28th. No trash service on those days. Once again, that's the 11th, the 27th, and 28th. No trash service. Code Enforcement Report, October 2014. The town issued 17 notices of violations during the month. 6 grass and weeds, 3 trash and debris, 4 rental license violations, 1 vehicle, 1 work performed without a permit, 1 property maintenance, and 1 miscellaneous violations for dogs barking. The town also performed 41 rental inspections during the month of October. Planning Commission Report, October 2014. The Planning Commission approved a proposed sign for 4135 Indian Head Highway. They also appointed Michael Pellegrino as the chair, and they completed the review of the zoning districts table.
Thank you, Ryan. Are there any questions or comments on those reports?
No.
Does anyone in the audience have a question or comment on the town manager's report, the code enforcement report, or the planning commission report? Seeing none, then we'll move on to, well, I guess we'll skip over the Bureau of Fraud Prevention. We'll continue with the community affairs. Karen?
Good evening, everybody. The fire chief couldn't be here. He has sick family members, so he asked me to remind everybody that if you did not change your smoke detector and carbon monoxide batteries when you changed your clock this weekend, it's not too late. Make sure you get it done. Also, the Santa Run, which is very important, is planned for Monday, December 23rd. It'll start around 6 o'clock, and it usually starts around Mattingly Avenue and then works its way down and then back around. And on November 22nd is the Indian Head Fire Department's Ladies Auxiliary Annual Craft Fair, and that's at the firehouse. And I think that was all that he had for me to say for him. Oh, did I say Monday? I meant to say Tuesday, I guess, if you say Tuesday's on December 23rd. Good catching that. It'll be on it's on December 23rd, regardless of what day it falls on in the year. It's always on December 23rd. Excuse me. Okay. The Indian Head Village Green Flea Market 2014 season ended on October 25th. As far as I know, it will resume in 2015 on the second Saturday in May, because the first Saturday is the Taste of Indian Head event. And the free countywide household hazardous waste collection and recycling for 2014 has one more opportunity for you left on Saturday, December the 6th at the Department of Public Works on Audie Lane off of Radio Station Road in La Plata. That's open 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And they take all kinds of things for you, hazardous materials. They ask you to keep them in the original containers whenever possible and bring them to the collection site in cardboard boxes to ease unloading. If you have any questions, you can call the folks at Charles County at 301-932-3599. Okay, coming up in the town, November 11th. That's a Tuesday, November 11th, which happens to be a holiday. However, we will be holding our Veterans Day ceremony and luncheon here in the Village Green Pavilion. It's an indoor ceremony free community event to honor the local military, and the ceremony is followed by a homemade buffet lunch provided by the Community Activities Committee. And that's at 11 a.m., and that is free for everyone, and we hope everyone can come out for that. And then starting off, kind of a semi-officially kicking off the holiday season for us is the Up on the Hill and Through the Town Business Open House, which is on Tuesday, November the 18th. It starts at 11 a.m. and runs through 6 p.m. that day. Santa will be at the Moose Lodge from 4 to 6. And local Indian Head businesses are opening their doors for artists, crafters, and small businesses to showcase their talents and services. Non-perishable food items will be collected for the local Nets Food Bank at each one of the sites. There'll be light refreshments served throughout, and it's sponsored by the Indian Head Association and the town of Indian Head. And also the town trolley will be running through the town to get you from location to location. And you will be able to park and ride here on the Village Green in the pavilion parking lot. Then officially kicking off our holiday season for 2014 is the annual tree lighting program on Tuesday, December 2nd at 7 o'clock here in the Village Green Pavilion. It's music provided by the Indian Head Elementary, General Smallwood Middle, and Henry E. Lackey High School's choruses and bands. The official lighting of the town tree, refreshments, visit from Santa, and lots more. And that's a free community event open to everybody. Then St. James Episcopal Church hosts its annual Christmas tea here in the pavilion. That's on Saturday, December 6th, and that is from 12 until 2:30 p.m. They have tickets, ticket prices. You bring your favorite teacup. There's a teacup contest, door prizes, and refreshments. Excuse me. If you would like to get tickets, you can call St. James at 301-743-2366. And then we have our 20th annual gingerbread house making classes on Friday, December 5th from 6 to 10 p.m. or Sunday, December 7th from 1 to 5 p.m. here in the pavilion. It is for adults and children 5 years and older. The class sizes are limited. It's $13 for a single, $15 for a pair, and each additional person is $3. The fee includes one house set, icing bullets and icing bags. Students bring their own decorating utensils and decorations. Pre-registration and prepayment are required, and the students can leave their houses at the pavilion to enter into the gingerbread house contest, which is held at the Holiday Festival, which is on Tuesday, December the 9th from 6 to 9 p.m. here in the pavilion. You can enjoy the Painter family running antique trains, lively entertainment, children's activities, photos with Santa, homemade refreshments, hot apple cider, gingerbread house contests, local crafters and vendors, and the admission is a donation of $1 per person, all ages, at the door, and that will be given to the Neighbors Eager to Serve the Nets program. And then our last holiday event, other than the Santa Run, of course, is the annual community dinner and memorial ribbon remembrance ceremony, and that's on Saturday, December 13th from 6 to 8 here in the pavilion. It's a free community dinner, although we ask you to RSVP by Monday, December the 8th. Memorial ribbons are $2 each or 6 for $10, and the purchase deadline is also Monday, December the 8th. You can contact me at my cell phone number or my email if you'd like to purchase ribbons, and the ribbon proceeds will also benefit the NETS program. Ribbon purchase is not required to attend the community dinner, and the dinner portion is co-sponsored by the town and the Indian Head United Methodist Church. And then, of course, rounding off our holidays is the Santa Run on Tuesday, December 23rd. And also, once you're done celebrating the holidays, the trees will be picked up. Your Christmas tree can be picked up beginning on December 31st, I believe, is Wednesday the 31st, through the end of January. It'll be every Wednesday. So you can put your live tree out, and please take all the decorations off of it and put it out with your regular yard waste, which is collected year-round on Wednesdays. I think that's it. Did I cover everything? Oh, and I'm sorry, we just had our trunk-to-trunk on Friday. Thanks to all those who either came as a trunk-to-trunk participant or who volunteered and helped us out. We had a small contingency of cars and maybe about 300 trick-or-treaters. But anyway, so thank you for that.
I have one ad for the household hazardous waste. I suffer from diabetes and I use insulin, so I collect a lot of used needles and have had a hard time finding out where to get rid of them. I talked to my blood testing lab, and she said that all of the firehouses in Charles County will accept those little sharps containers with your needles in them. So if you're like me and use insulin and have needles, I haven't been able to confirm this with the chief, but they have an EMS squad, so I'm sure they use needles and they have to get rid of them. So it makes sense that the firehouse would take care of those for us. So if you have those, please don't put them in the regular trash. Try the firehouse. Thank you. Charles County's not here tonight. Community policing.
Good evening, everybody. Last month was a relatively quiet month. We've had two kind of incidents of any note. One was a drunk driver that ran into a car, ran onto the base, ran all over Indian Head, and was caught in Bryan's Road by stop sticks. Second was a report of someone in the neighborhood riding a four-wheeler around. Haven't caught the person on the four-wheeler yet. That's where I ask you guys, if you see someone running around on a four-wheeler, please give us a call so we can have a little chat and make sure they didn't ride four-wheelers around on the street. Aside from that, I guess Friday we did have lots of sightings of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Iron Man, Captain America, lots of witches, ghosts, priests, yes. And yesterday was a zombie run. I was infected with zombieism, but I guess my faith in Jesus cured me really quick, so.
That is on Facebook, Charles County Marathon.
Yeah, it is, unfortunately. Other than that, everybody get ready for voting tomorrow. The elections are tomorrow. And we have the Citizens Advisory meeting coming up this month. Did you mention that? I don't. Okay. I can't. Right. What she said. So, other than that, I don't have anything else. Is there any questions about anything? Nope.
Thank you.
Okay.
We have no briefings tonight. We have one presentation and one ordinance. So you heard earlier in the Planning Commission report that the Planning Commission appointed a new chairman. That's because our favorite chairman is leaving. So we'd like to make a presentation to him tonight.
I was only in favor because I kept the meetings coming out.
That is a good reason.
Telling the secrets, Rick.
Rick has served at least 22 years. I think maybe it was a little bit more than that on the Planning Commission, and for, I think, probably over half of that, you were the chairman, weren't you? Rick did a great job on the Planning Commission as a member, and both as a member and as the chair. As a member, he always contributed to the discussions and the analysis of whatever thing was being heard before the Planning Commission. As the chairman, he had to work a little bit harder because oftentimes when discussion lagged, he had to stimulate some discussion to get the issues fully vetted and fully discussed. So I think Rick has been an excellent chairman for the Planning Commission. He's leaving the planning commission because he decided that he'd rather live in Myrtle Beach. Or nearabouts. No. Being a senior myself, I can relate to moving to a warmer climate. Not quite as warm as Florida, but Myrtle Beach would be good.
I lost the request for Florida.
So we'd like to present a plaque to Rick tonight, presented to Rick Allen in grateful appreciation of your 22 years of outstanding dedication, service, and leadership on the Town of Indian Head Planning Commission, dated October 6, 2014. We wanted to present this to him last week, but we couldn't get him to come back from Myrtle Beach.